Cindy, and this is News 6. Today we have for you news and other interesting events from St. Louis School and the Custar, Ohio area. To get our news program started, let's go to Renee.
Our school is located in the little town of Custar, Ohio, found in the northwestern part of the state. There are only about 90 students attending the school and 11 in our 6th grade class. Some people like larger schools, but everyone at St. Louis School knows everyone else, and that's a friendly feeling. Just last year, we celebrated the 100th anniversary of our school. Father Henry Best established the school in 1875, and the classes met in the back of the church. The present building was built in 1919 for a cost of only $14,000. Our gym teacher, Miss Black, has thought up an interesting idea for the students of St. Louis School to participate in. It's a sort of mini Olympics called a field day. There are 2 teams named Alpha and Omega. The teams will compete against each other in sports like softball throw, tug of war, an obstacle course, a raw egg throw, and many other events. There will be ribbons and awards with the winning team getting a trophy. Everyone is looking forward to field day because we expect to have a lot of fun. For more news, here's John.
Another Student Interest Day at St. Louis School is simply called Interest Day. This is a time when students join into groups and can make many different arts and crafts. The second annual Interest Day was held on November 26, 1975. There were 8 crafts to choose from, including woodworking, candle making, Christmas wrap and cards, macrames, making an egg carton centerpiece, Christmas gifts and decorations, hanging plant holders, and a pine cone centerpiece. During the Interest Days, older students, parents, and grandparents come to the school to help teach us how to make these crafts. Interest Days are fun, and we learn things, too. Maybe an Interest Day would go over big at your school. The children of Custar are lucky to have a person like Mr. Albert Adler living nearby. Albert makes many beautiful and different things, including windmills, chairs, tables, joy boxes, and more. He even built a wooden bicycle in the house he lives in. Not only is Albert Adler talented, he's a very kind and considerate man, too. If anyone has a flat tire on his bike, Albert will fix it with a smile. Mr. Adler will also tell us stories about the days past and teach us about animals. Everyone in the 6th grade at St. Louis School thanked Albert Adler for being the nice person he is. Now here's Emily with more stories.
You probably heard older people talk of the good old days when schools had more than 1 grade in each classroom. Well, at St. Louis School, the good old days are still alive. Each classroom at our school in Custar, Ohio, contains 2 grade levels. Grades 1 and 2 meet in one room, grades 3 and 4 in another classroom, grades 5 and 6 in our classroom, and grades 7th and 8th in our 4th room at the school. Having 2 different grades in each room is kind of nice, according to most of our classmates, because while the other grade is having a class, we had time to study. And like another of our classmates stated, it's not bad having the 5th grade around, especially when you're a person short at kickball. St. Louis School of Custar is currently having a coloring contest for everyone who wants to be in it. There are 5 different age groups, so everyone competes with people his own age. The higher grades and group levels have much harder pictures to color in, and the younger students have easier pictures so that they can stay in the lines better. The new 6 cameras got several of our classmates putting the finishing touches on their pictures for the contest. First some 6th grade students, then a couple of 1st graders. Here's how they did.
In some schools, learning can be very dull, but not in St. Louis School, especially in our science classes. We have many helpful things to help us learn, including an eye that comes apart. We also have a heart that shows the many veins and arteries. We also have a skeleton and human torso that can be taken apart for study. All these things make learning much more interesting and fun at St. Louis School. We think that if more schools had study aids like we do, everyone would enjoy going to school a whole lot more. That's News 6 for today. We all thank you for watching, and we hope you found out some interesting things you didn't know about before. I'm Cindy, speaking for Renee, John, Emily, and everyone else in the 6th grade at St. Louis School in Custar, Ohio, wishing you good luck and sunshine every day.